Sorry I caught you in the trap I set to capture my unease. I was just thinking if I could get it in a corner, I could do with it what I please. But I forgot to consider what flower may wither while I'm bending, tending the bait down on my knees. That the bee that stings brings the honey, or that the mouse maggot the rat's cheese. I don't know why I bother some days, and some days I wonder why I don't. I have no idea what I will say, and even less an idea of what I won't. Oh, if I could swap my body for a younger one, my thoughts wouldn't feel so old. And if I didn't sit so still, this house wouldn't feel so cold.
I can't see, I can't tell if I'm live.
What's this light I see? Is it time for me to be reborn, to be taking myself less seriously? Had one on last night, and this morning last night was still tied to me. Funny how I craft a shackle every time I need to feel free. Well, there's lakes to spoon, mountains to tackle, there's divinity to distill down to a tea. And there's no time to drip it, no time to sip it, unless, of course, you count eternity. What's this light I see? Is it time for me to be born, to be taking myself less seriously?
All right. Well, it seems like we're back on YouTube and Facebook, but I still have to get everybody into the Zoom meeting. Wow, that was a full on that just happened. That was a full on shutdown. All right, here's Dad knocking on the door to come back in the Zoom. My goodness, woo, what a mess. But I do think we're coming back to life. Share. Let people know we're back. I don't. That was. There you are. Yay. That was. Sorry about that. That was out of the blue. Everything just crashed all at once. I think it was ultimately our entire internet went out for a little bit.
My goodness.
Yeah. Maybe they're.
Yeah, I went out for a little bit myself, so I'll try to rally here.
All right, we just need to get the scorekeeper in.
Yeah, I need to be updated on where we were.
I think we're still. That was a good place for a break. We were on the last question of round one, and I shut down those chats though. But what was the right answer?
Well, I had Venus and Cupid.
Okay, so that did come in. Venus and Cupid did come in right when we got shut off. So let me.
That would be the one I would accept because that's what the book that I read.
But I did close that old chat, so I'm not sure who said it first. Oh, we could look in Discord. Tech support, will you do me a favor and scroll up, and we'll award this one to the first right answer in Discord because it's the only permanent record we have of the chats. Pickle King is saying I was the second to answer Venus and Cupid. I sent you a new link for Zoom. So they're looking through the Discord. I don't even have Discord open at the moment, so if you guys can help me in there.
Are we back on the air now?
We are back on the air now. Yep. Yeah, we
How
are.
come it's not on my television?
Well, it's a new show, so you'd have to click on the new live stream. We had to start over. It couldn't reconnect to the old one, so this is part 2.
Well, how is anybody going to know that?
Well,
If they're watching it on TV.
well, I mean, this is just the same way they got to the old one. I mean, if they're on Hippie Fiasco Rides again, this is a fresh stream to my Facebook page, and it's a fresh live streaming video on YouTube.
Oh, okay. All righty.
Yeah. They're most of them are back. We've lost a few people that haven't found their way back yet, but the numbers are going up. People are getting back on. We'll just take a moment to let them get back in, and here we'll be right back. They're checking out to see who got the first right answer. So it was low spec on the board. Kether is still getting her into the Zoom here with the new chat.
I don't see the link.
Oh shoot. Okay. All right, we'll get the scoreboard back up, and we'll get this all going. We'll be right back. It's always something.
Google it. Okay, Google it. I wake up so early in the morning. You might not like talking to me. I need coffee just to be able to make coffee. I wake up like a cat up in a tree. Some folks rise and start shining. They're all ready to seize the day. As long as they keep their distance, everything just might be okay. I wake up so early in the morning. I wake up so early in the morning. You might want to head for the hills. I wake homeless with a toothache. I wake fired with a stack of bills. It's my chance to be bitter, and there's plenty to be bitter about. I wake wise to the wicked ways of the world, and I snarl and I grimace and pout. I wake up so early in the morning. Well, let's not disagree. I got a feeling something's coming to shed its grace on me. And pretty soon I'll be laughing. Call it faith, call it a hunch. But I know magic happens, usually sometime around lunch. But I wake up so early in the morning.
Check out our new online store at ilovenathanmoore.com. Thanks to our good friends at Trouble Muffin, there's all kinds of great designs and more will be added regularly. Each design can be applied to any of the merchandise, from all styles of clothing to coffee cups, tote bags, and more. Spoiler alert, I know what you're getting for Christmas. All the art has been inspired by Nathan Moore's songs, and the liminist philosophy and profound silliness of hippie fiasco rides again. Take a stroll down the aisle and feast your heart on all this fun stuff at ilovenathanmoore.com. All right, so Low Spec is awarded the point for Venus and Cupid, and we are back. Feel free to share, let people know, tag people in the chat on Facebook, and we are back with Dad. Okay, so just to reiterate, we're going into round two. Round two is worth 2 points each, and you still can't answer two questions in a row, and the winner will be the, I'm showing the screen here. I have the chat popped out on my computer from YouTube. It's a YouTube show, so we're letting the YouTube chat on my computer is the final say for all these questions. So Low Spec gets the point for the last question in round one. We did have a whole systems failure crash. If you're wondering, if you're just tuning in and wondering what disoriented thing you just walked into, hi, it's just us. We're back and we figured it out. We lost the internet, but if it was going to happen, it happened right at the end of round one. So there we go. Dad, you are back, and so is our scorekeeper, Kethra, and we're all together again, and we can breathe. Sorry about that, Dad.
Well, we're getting used to strange things happening. It just seems to be daily these days, so we take everything in stride.
We sure do. You never know what's going to happen next.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
We caught 60 gallons of rainwater coming off our roof last night, and that's not the night of Saturday night, which is one of the worst floods our town has ever seen.
Yeah, it was been strange in so many ways.
So many ways.
Yeah.
But
we
come together and we persevere.
Excuse me?
I said, but we come together and we persevere.
That's exactly right. And we just find ways to pass the time to get through it and try to look at it in a bright way. I really am enjoying some of the things that come with old age, because when I get around old people like me, we kind of talk about how bad it is, but I've been thinking lately, some of the things are really pretty good.
Right.
There's so many things you don't have to worry about now. It's your values of what is valuable change.
Right.
And some of that's very relaxing, especially for a sloppy person like me.
You can just let things go. Things you used to worry about, things that used to stress you out, and just let them go.
Yeah, they're not as nearly as important as a lot of other things are as you get older.
Right.
There are things that are important, but a lot of the things you worry about aren't. All right, number one.
Here we go. Round two begins now.
In what Massachusetts town was the shot heard round the world heard?
Wow. What Massachusetts town was the shot heard round the world heard? Lexington.
Nope.
Boston.
Nope.
Concord.
Correct.
Oh, Lex Park on. Oh, nope. Sorry, Rob Tobin. Oh, Rob Tobin on the board. Close, Lex. Lex is going to be joining me for the nightly show tomorrow night and play some bass with me from the laundry room. I've converted the laundry room off. We won't even have to ever be in the same room. I got it all wired for him over in the old laundry room. So he's going to come let himself in and set up, and we're going to play some music on the show tomorrow night. The whole other back in business. All right, Dad.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful. I'd like to be up at that time.
You might
Maybe I
be
will.
if you have a little case of insomnia. Stop
I can
by.
do it. That'll happen. What's the thing about you're doing Saturday night?
Oh, that's a Saturday a week.
Oh, good.
Yeah, the 22nd, 21st or 22nd, whatever Saturday is.
Okay.
But
Well,
that's
where will you do that?
it's a whole website platform streaming thing that does like famous people and stuff. It's called Stage It.
Uh-huh.
But the interesting thing is that the CEO of Stage It loves my show and has been trying to get me to come on his platform for a couple of months now, and it's his birthday. So I said yes as a birthday present to him, although I'm just like, I don't know, they have like big people on their show, and it's like you charge money, so it's like $5 to watch the show, and I'm like, I don't know, I do this for free every night. What's the sell here? So I decided to do my album Dear Puppeteer in order in its entirety, perform it, which is me and my acoustic guitar. I'm going to take the backdrop of the Puppeteer hands that Rob made me back in the day for the High Sierra Fest and change the set in here and try to mix it up to do a different kind of show for that.
Oh, that'll be fun. That sounds great.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I'll check that out. Like it. I like it. All right. We're ready for number 2
Here we go.
of round 2.
Oh wait,
200
sorry.
million,
Sorry. Go ahead.
200 million years ago, the Earth was composed of just one great landmass. What was it called?
Wow, how many million years ago?
200 million.
200 million years ago, it was just one land. I remember this one. Pangea.
That is correct.
I knew that one. So Honey Hive says she doesn't. The rules aren't really different. The only thing that's changed is that I'm using the YouTube chat as the determiner instead of Discord, so the people in Discord don't have an unfair advantage. So, but Restream. Everything is in here from Discord and Facebook is all routed to YouTube. Just like in the old days, it's just YouTube. It's a YouTube show, so we figured giving the Discord an unfair advantage wasn't right. All right, let's see who got Pangea first. It looks like it was W. Alex. W. Alex on the board. Way to go. That's the first one I think I've known tonight. That was a nostalgic my brain coming up with the answer to that question really took me back to grade schoolers. It was almost a visceral childhood memory of Pangea.
Yeah, that was probably your imagination went with that idea of one, and then all the continents have split apart from each other.
Right.
That's a whole different way of looking at what the world looks like when you look at a globe.
It really is.
Yeah.
Do we know
Right.
where was it centered? Africa?
I'm not so sure it was centered. It might have been actually slowly moving,
Mm.
and then hit other grades and then split apart. But I really don't know. That would be my guess,
Right.
because that would be where everything would come out of Africa, Europe. They all stick together pretty, and Asia. So it's only North America and Antarctica and Australia that kind of got away from all that.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Yeah, that's
Here
fascinating.
we go. I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
Number 3. Easter Island belongs to what country?
Easter Island belongs to what country? Ecuador.
That's not what I have.
Greenland.
What?
Chile.
Chile.
Yeah?
Chile is what I had.
All right, Rob Tobin. The right answer. Bada boom, bada bing.
I never knew that one either.
I
A lot
didn't-
of these are ones I didn't know. That's why I wrote them down.
Right, right. Oh, Rob with a commanding lead. He has 4 points, followed close behind by Rob Plattner and Dark Czar and W. Alex with 2 points each.
Right.
All right.
Number 4. Your brain comprises 2% of your body weight. It consumes what percent of your body's energy?
Your brain is 2% of your body weight. It consumes what percentage of your body's energy? I spend so much time thinking about energy in that sense. It's so fascinating to me. Calories. 80%?
No. No.
Okay. 35%?
No.
20%.
Correct.
Bam. Pickle King, it looks like. Yep, Pickle King with the first right answer. But energy is just such a fascinating thing on every front, and calories and the intake, and it's just so interesting to me, and how, like, I think about it in terms of our body and the calories that go in, and the energy it takes, like in how when you're doing push-ups at a certain point you can't do another one, you can't do another push-up, it's impossible. That stuff trips me out. Then you have to rest, and then you can do it again. And and we watch this show Alone, where people have to survive off nature, and if they're not getting enough fat if they kill an animal that doesn't have much fat on it, how they need the fat, how their bodies need all this stuff. It's just, energy's so interesting.
It is fascinating. And the culture, you study cultures by their nutrition. That's fascinating. That whole area there. How do you survive in this land? And then what does that type of nutrition, in other words, hunter-gatherers have a lot more protein, and that changes who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Of that. So, what's the relationship between nutrition and what happens to the culture of the people as they develop?
I know I have a lot of friends that are really frustrated right now with the COVID situation, that we're not more collectively talking about our health.
Well,
as a culture, and that one of the reasons why our numbers are so high is because our health is so bad. But you don't see a lot of news reports talking about how to strengthen the immune system and things like that, as if that would be sending the wrong message in some way.
well, it's a hard one. I mean, because there's so many ways you can go with that.
Right.
Obviously, we probably would have less infection if you were healthier to fight it off, or less serious infection. But I think that's a generalized view that we all need to understand, that we do have ways to go to fix our nutrition, but I'm not sure that's the same forum
Right.
to discuss that. I don't know.
No, I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, glad you do. I lost myself somewhere. I'm ready to do number 5.
Question number 5. Here we go.
Whose portrait is on the $100 bill?
Ooh, whose portrait is on the $100 bill? I've never known the answer to that one. Someday, I'll know firsthand, but Franklin.
Correct. Benjamin Franklin.
Bam. I'm not sure who won the last point, scorekeeper. Do you remember?
I think it was Pickle King.
Okay, so it looks like the first Franklin I see on this YouTube chat is Rob Tobin. 2 more points. Pulling away. Putting some distance between them. All right.
All right, so this is the last question of the second round.
Yes, sir.
Right? All right.
Hey,
Here we
Ryan
go.
Bonus. Good to see you in the chat. You've been coming in close here.
What is the number 555 in Roman numerals?
Ooh. What is the number 555 in Roman numerals? This will be fun to watch come in. VVV.
Excuse me?
VVV.
No.
DLV.
Correct.
I would not have known that. I didn't even know there was a D and an L in there. Bill de Blanc. Bill de Blanc. DLV. How does that work? Do you know?
Well, D is the symbol for 500,
Oh.
and L is the symbol for 50, and V is the symbol for 5.
Okay.
So
DLV.
DLV. It's a lot easier to say than some of them. All right. So that's it for round 2.
All right. Let's take a look at the scoreboard here after 2 rounds. Rob Tobin with a commanding lead, but at the same time followed right behind by Bill DeBlanc and Pickle King with 3 each. We got Rob on the board with 2, W. Alex with 2. The third round is a chance for anybody to come from behind and take this thing, because we waived the rule that you can't win 2 points in a row, and each question is worth 3 points. So this could be a 12-point round for the right quick Googler or knowledgeable fool out there playing along this game. The winner will receive 2 bottles of Taos Hum hot sauce. Do you want to just dive into round 3, Dad?
I'm ready.
All right.
Let's do it.
Here we go, folks. Get your fingers over the keys. Here we go.
Number 1. What is the average length in feet of the small intestine?
What is the average length in feet of the small intestine? This is going to be crazy. Can it wrap around the world? I think I remember being told that when I was a kid, and I believed it. Ryan Bonus with 25 feet.
Nope.
5 feet.
How much?
5.
No.
Joe Moore with 81 feet.
No.
Like it's almost a centipede. 200 feet.
No.
22 feet.
That's close.
20 feet.
20 feet is what I have.
All right, let me make sure I know who got the first 20. All right, it does look like it was Rob Plattner. 3 points goes to Rob Plattner with the first right answer in the YouTube chat. All right.
Ready for number 2.
Yes, sir.
What was the name of the 300-pound lineman of the Chicago Bears who was nicknamed the Refrigerator?
Ooh, what was the name? I know this one. What was the name? What was the team again?
Chicago Bears.
The Chicago Bears linebacker referred to as the Refrigerator.
Lineman, not linebacker.
Gotcha, lineman. Perry?
I think we ought to have a first and last name.
William Perry.
William Perry.
Lex Park, yeah. Woo! Way to go. Yep. Oh, wait. Just making sure he was the first one to say the whole name. And yes. Way to go. Good job. We had a couple of Perrys. Good, though.
All right. Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Number 3. Who had a hit song with Strike It Up in 1990?
Who had a hit song with the song Strike It Up in 1990? I can't think of that song. Not sure how it goes. Warrant.
No.
Black Box.
Correct.
Bam. Ryan Leonardo with the first right answer. Black Box is right. I've never heard of that band or that song. What was I doing in 1990?
That's exactly what I said. I had never heard of the group or the song.
Good job, Ryan. Way to get on the board.
It was evidently a big hit.
God, I wish I didn't have copyright concerns, or we'd go ahead and listen to it for a second.
All right. Is this it?
Let's see. I think it might be. Oh, it is it. This is it.
This is it.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's anybody's game. There's so many people that could win on this question. Rob, you better get ready.
This is an easy one. You shouldn't have to Google this. Who is the lead singer of the Four Seasons?
Who is the lead singer of the Four Seasons? Here we go. Oh, goodness. It's anybody's game, folks. Look how many people could win. Lead singer of the Four Seasons, Frankie Valli.
That is correct.
Oh, and Rob Tobin seals the deal. Unbelievable. Way to just make it final. Oh, look at that.
Good job.
Oh, wait. I take it back. Well, no, he was first.
Oh, no.
No, he was first. I just wanted to make sure. And am I right that makes him the winner? Look at that. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of 2 bottles of Taos Hum hot sauce, Rob Tobin.
Congratulations, Rob. Very good job.
Very good job. Woo! Yes, you've won 2 bottles of Taos Hum hot sauce. Just go to their website. Let them know you won. I saw Walking Trout Farm in here earlier. So they're well aware that you're on your way to claim your winnings. Cathara is saying she loves the Peruvian.
Hot sauce, Taos Hum. Make it stop. Hot sauce. The Taos Hum Make It Stop.
Oh, I
hot
thought this
sauce
was. I made a
from
short
variety
version
of fresh peppers that are grown
We'll just let
by
it
the
play.
good folks at Walking Trout Farm. Fresh peppers are hand harvested, sorted, destemmed, and some are roasted over an applewood fire. The fresh and roasted peppers are blended with local wine vinegar with a touch of salt right there in Taos, New Mexico. Their hot sauces highlight the flavor of each individual pepper, never masked or overpowered by dehydrated onion, garlic powders, or other flavors. Their small batch production process and locally derived ingredients separate them from so many other hot sauces that are available today. Get you some Taos Hum. Make it stop.
It is delicious hot sauce. Actually,
Make it hot.
I actually made an abbreviated version of that just for this moment, but then hit the wrong button when the time came. But there it is. Well, Dad, that was fun. Thank you so much.
Well, it was a good night. I enjoyed it. Sorry you had the technical trouble over there.
Oh, we're used to lemons. So that's sort of our business. We're asking for it with the whole idea of the show. Give us a lemon and we'll make lemonade out of it. When you set that up as your premise.
Well, I'm a big fan. I appreciate you being out there.
I appreciate
But,
you doing
we'll
this.
see you
Good
soon.
questions. Oh,
thank you.
wait. You were asking me during the break about Dad has given me an assignment to find out how to make dough balls to catch some carp. And I don't. I might have a question or two for you because you said it was Granddad used to make them a certain way, and you've lost his recipe, and you've never been able to recreate it yourself. Am I right about that?
That's correct. Although I've never really tried to recreate it that much. I've never really, just a couple times have I actually tried to do it. It just felt like it was more trouble than it was worth. But now I'm at the point where I want to see if it works.
So I watched a lot of videos and read up quite a few things about carp dough balls. And were his a color? Were his like? Did he use
No,
Jello?
they were very light colored.
He didn't use Jello.
No, his was very pure. But the Jello's good, and because it flavors it, gives it more odor.
Right.
So I like the Jello idea.
Okay, so you wouldn't be against me going the Jello route.
No,
Okay.
no,
All right.
that's fine.
Then I think I know the recipe I'm going to try. See what I can do.
All right. Well, we'll go out to Franksville one evening and see if anything's biting once the water slows down a little bit out there.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder what it was like out there. Have you heard any
Well,
reports?
The rivers aren't getting that much because they're so big and it takes a lot of water.
And
It's
Joe
just-
said Saturday night they
it's-
didn't have hardly any rain at all out in Swope.
Yeah, so the river gets all of it. So at the same time, it's getting nailed one place. It's not somewhere else. Whereas Stanton, the other night, we got 3 inches in an hour and a half, and we just didn't have room for it.
Mm-hmm.
We were already saturated. So that's the flash floods happen in the small streams, not the big stream.
All right. You know what's interesting is the name of the farm that grows the pepper that makes the Taos Hum hot sauce. Their name of their farm is Walking Trout Farm, because apparently there's this body of water that isn't attached to anything, but has trout in it. So the question is, the old mythology in Taos is that they got there by walking. And it's
There you
it's
go.
an old legend in the area, the walking trout. That's the only way they can figure out that they got there. I mean, they were probably carried there by birds or something. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't even discuss the more likely possibilities and let the legend live. But I was watching a documentary about the farm, and the lady there was talking about how she actually met somebody that swore on a stack of Bibles that she saw a trout walking through the desert one day in that direction.
Well, I'm sure you did. I have no doubt in my mind that's exactly what he saw. Yes, sir. Well, that's a good one.
It was a good one. Well, thank you, Dad. Thank you, lovely scorekeeper, very much.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Kethra. Good to see you.
Nice.
Good to see your thumb. Bye-bye.
Bye. Love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye. Good night, son.
Good night, Dad. All right, and thank you, everybody out there, for watching our show and for playing along. Okay, Google it. We'll see you later tonight for my regular nightly show at 10:30 p.m. on the West Coast, 1:30 a.m. for you night owls in the East. And I look forward to it. And tomorrow night, very special guest, my partner in crime, Lex Park, will be coming to do some The Whole Other Back in Business. The Whole Other Back in Business. That's how I'm billing it. It's gonna be fun. Maybe for our leaving song, instead of me playing something live, I'll save myself for later and listen to some Whole Other on the way out. Be silly, be honest, always trust your cape. Thank you so much, Dad, Kethra, everybody for playing along. I think it worked, basing it on the YouTube chat, and it was sort of fun to be able to see it in such a clear way on the cast. I know it was a little weird to get used to, but I think I'm curious about how the timing was for people that were in Facebook, in Discord. Love to hear about your experience with that, if it felt like you were, if it was properly working. I mean, with latency, there's no real way to know how really how the best way to do it, but it's all in good fun, and it's all for some fun hot sauce.
Yeah, here we go. Roll the dice.
This is with Holly Bowling. The recording is from La Sierra Hoedown, just jamming in the barn at La Sierra, pieced together with some footage from jam cruises over the years. We got Holly Bowling joining us this night on this recording. Holly Bowling playing some keys. Such a fun night. Congratulations, Rob. Way to go, buddy. Well played. Well played. There he is. Holly is so great.
Spokowski. If you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start. If you're going to try, go all the way. This could mean losing girlfriends, wives, relatives, jobs, and maybe your mind. Go all the way. It could mean not eating for 3 or 4 days. It could mean freezing on a park bench. It could mean jail. It could mean derision, mockery, isolation. Isolation is the gift. All the others are a test of your endurance, of how much you really want to do it. And you'll do it, despite rejection and the worst odds. And it will be better than anything else you can imagine. If you're going to try, go all the way. There is no other feeling like that. You will be alone with the gods, and the nights will flame with fire. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. All the way. All the way. You will ride life straight to perfect laughter. It's the only good fight there is.